excuse, Judge?
Yes, thank you. Court is calling 2024 CR 1894 State versus Charles Smith. Can I have parties announced?
Scott Simpson for Mr. Smith.
And are you Mr. Smith?
Yes, ma'am.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
No, Your Honor, we are not. We are proceeding with the lesser included attempted fraud use possession to make this a class A misdemeanor.
Did you understand the state is proceeding on the lesser included offense of attempted fraudulent use or possession of identifying information less than 5 as a class A misdemeanor? Range of punishment is up to a year in the Bexar County Jail and up to a $4,000 fine. According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 365 days in the Bexar County Jail. The state recommends community supervision. There's to be restitution to St. Peter and Paul of $1,940. There's to be no contact with St. Peter and Paul and the MRT. Did you understand that to be a plea?
Yes.
Then to the offense, the lesser included offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
All right, after reviewing State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty and the court will find you guilty. So here's my question. Did Frost Bank receive their money back or no?
No, I don't think.
Or did Frost?
Adopt it, so the complainant would be good, but I do believe Frost may be out.
All right, so do we know if Frost is out of 1900?
I can call and confirm. What I do know is that based on the stints, there were multiple missing things that the state did limit to defendants' participation, but the state can get a confirmation and if there will be a restitution hearing.
I believe in what I've worked on it, that restitution was not made yet to Frost. My client understands that and is prepared to, knows he has to pay that over the course of his probation. We've already calculated how much he has to pay each month to get it caught up. So I think it should be ordered, Judge.
All right, and so with regards to the $1,900, when do you expect you'll be able to pay that?
How many months?
I can do it within 2 months if I need to.
To be realistic, don't.
Realistically, within a year.
6.
Yes, 6 months to a year.
So how much money can you pay down?
Down
Today, like today. You're talking today, right, Judge?
Yes.
today, 0. Just in all honesty.
All right, so when will you be able to make a payment of $800?
Next Friday.
All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reset this for next Friday. You're to come in with the payment of $800. Probation,
Following Monday, Judge.
the following Monday? All right. Oh, yes, no,
Thank you.
What date is that, Judge?
let me pull you up. The 28th,
28th of July.
January 28th. I'm sorry, July 28th.
Yes, ma'am, absolutely.
Also, we're gonna recall for July 28th,
For 800 then.
and you're to make a payment of $800.
And
And who does he make that out to? Probation, state?
Actually, it's gonna be part of the state. If it's not.
Well, I'll communicate with the prosecutor between now and then, Judge, but it's gonna have to be in a cashier check or money order. So I'll get that info to you and I'll talk to Mr. Pitluck.
All right, and then your client was late today.
I understand, Judge.
Yes.
I would ask if you could recall the warrant and let him out so he can get this money
Yeah.
for next Monday.
State, do you have any objection to the court recalling the warrant so that he can obtain payment?
No objection from the state, Your Honor.
All right, we'll recall the warrant.
thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you. Make sure you're on time. So your next court date is going to be July 28th. They're going to give you a reset form. Court is in the courtroom, okay?
Yes, ma'am,
All
absolutely.
right, thank you. Court is calling 2020 CR 2715 State versus Victoria Sanchez. Can I have parties announced?
Deputy Pitlock for the state of Texas, Your Honor.
Come forward.
Ted Wood representing Ms. Sanchez.
And are you Ms. Sanchez?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Are you the same Victoria Marie Sanchez who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2020 CR 2715 for the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1 gram to 4 grams on August 5th, 2020 for a period of 2 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
And extended for a total of 5 years?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
Yes, Your Honor. Violation of condition number 28. On or about the 11th day of April 2025 in Liberty County, Texas, the defendant Victoria Sanchez did then and there fail to comply with the rules, regulations, or instructions of the Bear County Community Supervision and Corrections Department Substance Abuse Felony Punishment Facility Continuum of Care Treatment Plan, and that the defendant was unsuccessfully discharged for refusing to participate in treatment in violation of condition number 28.
All right, so what motion are you reading from? Because I don't see a violation of 28 on mine.
This one provided, it's under case number ending in 2715.
Is it a supplemental or something?
No, Judge, it was signed 5/13/2025.
May I show the court?
Yes, because I don't have that one. Okay, yes, I've been given the wrong paperwork. Okay,
Rely on the defense to give you the right paperwork.
okay. So to that allegation, how do you plead? True or not true?
True, Your Honor.
State, do you waive? Is that the only allegation?
Seeing that this is the only violation.
All right, yeah, I definitely didn't have the correct paperwork. All right. Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 28, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you up to 10 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition 28?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find violation of condition number 28 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There's not, we are going open, Your Honor.
All right, state, what are you requesting?
The state is requesting that you grant the state's motion, revoke probationer and sentence probationer to 2 years TDC.
And defense, what are you recommending?
Judge, right now, this morning, Ms. Sanchez has 180 days credit. I'm asking the court to find her guilty of the lesser included offense of attempt to possess controlled substance 1 to 4, which is a state jail, and sentence her to 180 days in state jail, time served, judgment satisfied.
All right, why would I do that? She hasn't been successful.
Because you're a merciful and just judge.
Yes, but she has been, this is not our first motion to revoke.
It's not, Judge, and I think that Ms. Sanchez is having difficulty utilizing the resources available through SafeP. I don't think that there's any sort of remediation that is available to her that's going to help her move forward with her life. And Judge, I'm asking that you sentence her to 180 days, time served, judgment satisfied, so that she can get out, rebuild her life. Judge, she's a victim of sexual violence, and I'm hoping that when she does get out, that she can link up with Center for Healthcare Services and get some trauma therapy so that she can go forward with the rest of her life.
All right, and you have children?
Yes, Your Honor, I have 4.
All right, and see, that's the problem because she was here when I placed her on deferred adjudication. I placed her on 2 years deferred adjudication, gave her all the tools that she could need, had her saying, work with CPS, had contacts for her for outpatient treatment, intensive outpatient treatment, did a referral to felony drug court. Then there was a violation and still continued her, did the weekly Zoom reporting to try to get her on track. And then there was another violation, and then she was sent to SafeP. So I'm not going to give you a judgment satisfied. I'm finding, and did you complete the CPS?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm actually getting my visitations. I was paying my child support for about 8 months. The last time you sent me for the 2 years, within those 2 years, I did 8 months, I think up to 9 months of job and paying my child support, and I was seeing my kids. So
Mhm.
I mean, right now I'm really having a hard time with my son, he just started middle school, so he.
Well, you know why you're having a hard time with your son? Because you're not in his life.
Exactly.
All you had to, yeah, well, you're saying exactly, but all you had to do was complete this probation. And I don't know if you would be a good influence on your son because I don't know if you're still using drugs or not.
I understand that, Your Honor, but I feel like this has been the longest I've ever been locked up my whole life, and I think I've changed a lot, and I think I've learned the lessons that I need to learn to go out there
No,
and work and be there for my children.
you haven't learned any lessons because we're here on another motion to revoke. And I always tell people, if you're not going to be clean and sober for yourself, which that's how you should always be, do it for your children. If there's somebody else you love more than yourself, do it for them. And you're not even doing it for your children.
I am, Your Honor.
And so that is why your son is having problems because you're in and out of his life. Sometimes you are there, sometimes you have motions to revoke, sometimes you're using drugs, sometimes you're not. That's instability for your child.
I
And
understand.
I'm not going to reduce this, and I'm not giving your judgment satisfied. I'm I'm finding 28 true, going to find you guilty, revoke. I'm going to sentence you to 3 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. I'll request the therapeutic community. She'll receive any credit for successful inpatient treatment.
Very well, Judge.
All right, we can go off the record when you're released from prison. If you can't find a sober house, if you can't find someone that can help you, if I'm still here, you come back here, I'll pick up the phone, call somebody to try to get help for you, okay?
Alrighty, thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Good luck to you. Jesse Orosco. Hello.
Hi, Your Honor.
Hi.
Oh, I love you. Like the dress, pretty.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I'll let my mom know you said so.
Yeah, kind of a longhorn thing. I'm not gonna say, I'm not going there. Not
Hey,
going there.
hey, now. You were going so well. Now you
Yeah,
just,
okay, I couldn't help myself.
that's okay. All right, on this case, have you received all discovery?
Yes, Your Honor. We are asking for a reset. He is in recovery right now, and I'm trying to gather some documents evidencing that, and I'm gonna confer with the DA, and also need to look at the videos. I've not had opportunity to review those, but I see them on my discovery that they're there, so.
All right. So what I'll do, since you're still looking at videos, I'm just gonna set it for a discovery date.
Okay.
Another discovery date. And at the next date, the state is gonna have to be prepared to tender an offer.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Ms. Ferguson, I need a 30-day reset on Jesse Orosco, please. All right, we'll be back on August 14th,
All right, thanks.
and state will tender an offer. Oh, don't leave until you get the reset form. Just have a seat. Who's here on Adrian Holmes? I'm so sorry. There's a report that's due, but our system is down, so I can't see
Got
it.
an update for you.
Okay, yes.
I stopped by Judge Rodriguez this morning and they told me that the evaluation is scheduled for August 21st. And I think I've got a date in your court in September already on the computer. I haven't-
Okay,
we haven't signed anything for it. I think it's September 7th.
all right. Mr. Holmes? Yes.
It's working for me.
Oh, it's working now? Oh, thank you.
I think it might be more.
All right, let me see. All right, Mr. Holmes, I'm so sorry that it's taking so long to do the evaluation. We have a limited amount of doctors to hear cases. And sometimes the pay for the doctors is not sufficient for what they do. So many times doctors will do some of these cases as pro bono. I'm sorry, just 1 second. Yes, so many times doctors will take these cases as a part of their clinicals and they won't charge. But we have a limited amount of doctors in Bexar County, so the soonest we can have you evaluated according to the court that is in charge of the evaluations is August 21st. So we do have a prior setting for you in this court so that I can make sure that we stay on top of your settings. Oh, here it is. Okay, let me see. Ta-da! Thank you, Rick. I'm sorry.
Right now, can I have my attorney proceed to I was referring to this as a
Oh, well, here's the problem. Because of the nature of your offense too, and also legally, once there has been raised an issue of competency, you have to follow through with the competency evaluation. So legally, there's nothing I can do.
The doctors advocates, I mean, the doctor association.
Hmm?
It's about the doctor association, excuse me, I just look for. Yeah.
All right, so this is what I'm going to do. Norma, he's scheduled for an evaluation on August 21st. Can you just recall this after August 21st, please?
No, I'm gonna miss the appointment.
I looked on the computer last night and I think it said we already had a date for September 2nd.
Now, September 2nd, that may be, let me check.
Okay.
Yes, so that's not for this court.
Yeah, the court said they have 30 days to get the report in once the evaluation's done. So-
All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna recall this, Norma, if you can give me a date later in August, please. So that we can make sure the evaluation actually happened. Are you available on the 25th? All right, so we'll come back on August 25th.
Thank you.
All right, do you have any questions, sir?
How long has I've been, doing? And, yeah, August 25th.
Saturday we'll come back here.
I'm thinking I was hoping that to, nice time, sir.
I think he had a question about credit, jail credit.
So here's
If
the-
and when your case gets resolved. If and when your case gets resolved, Adrian, hang on. You're getting credit for all the time you locked up. Thanks.
About the,
All right, Mr. Holmes? Mr. Holmes, what I can tell you is what you're charged with, the range of punishment for that offense is 2 to 20 years. So the time that you're in custody, go towards the 2 years if that's some sort of an agreement that is reached.
see if I can work it.
Okay,
Children in there.
all right.
Think you know how to stand.
Eric Rodriguez, if you'll come forward, please. Okay.
Yeah, we're trying to locate them, so.
Because I had them yesterday. I had the files. They should be physical files.
Hello.
Morning.
A day without Odyssey. Is it a joy? I don't know. We shall see.
I thought it was just me this morning. I didn't realize it was everybody's.
Oh, no, and I don't believe there's a backup plan.
Why would we plan for that, right? That goes against everything we stand for.
And whenever I bring up backup plans, because I'm always thinking you should think of worst case scenarios, right? My questions were never answered. Like, what's the backup plan? You're making more room because all the files will be gone. But if Odyssey fails, what's the backup plan? And guess what? There's no backup plan.
There is none.
No. So, Mr. Cavazos, just be
Yes, ma'am.
patient with us. We're trying to see if there's a physical file.
Yes, ma'am.
There may be a physical file, there may not be. But what are we here for today?
Judge, there were a couple things. One, Mr. Cavazos has filed an amendment to Mr. Rodriguez's bond. It was something, essentially it involves, previously, Mr. Rodriguez was unable to see his child without supervision.
Okay, I remember you all discussing this with me.
Yes, ma'am. And the state did look into it. I did talk to the mother of the child. We have no concerns about amending that condition. I think you would ask Mr. Cavazos to get the CPS order as well as maybe some other paperwork, which I believe he has supplied to. So the order then was given to the court, but I believe you may have been in trial at the time.
Yeah.
So I think we had reset it till today for you to make a decision on
And does
that.
he have a pretrial services officer or no?
I believe he does, but do you know, does he have?
Eric, who's the individual that you report to?
I can give you the name on the phone.
Yes, who is the person?
I'm gonna give you the name, man.
All right.
She's loading.
Oh, it is.
How often do you report, Eric? Can you answer that?
Once a month,
There's two. All right, thank you.
Officer Mendez,
I'm sorry, who?
Officer Mendez.
Let me see. What's the first name?
It doesn't show, it just says Officer Mendez, pre-trial services.
Would it be Celeste Mendez? Let me try. Maybe it's, but it also could be Roman.
Do you have a phone number or an email for them, Eric?
It's a 188 number. I don't think it's gonna work. Call it.
No, it shouldn't be an 8 number.
I get a text a reminder every month.
All right, well, do me a favor, text them and tell them that the judge wants to speak to them. All right, we're going to go on the record. Court is calling 2021 CR 0735 State versus Eric Rodriguez. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Stephen Spear for the state.
Jaime Cavazos for Mr. Rodriguez. There is another case also, Judge, on your docket for Mr. Rodriguez.
Yes,
And
I'm sorry. And also 2021 CR 0699.
Correct.
And are you Mr. Eric Rodriguez?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so we're here for, the first thing we're here for, it's in regards to having contact with your son, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and your counsel in the state did discuss with the court what the issues were. The court wanted certain items given to the court before I make a decision on whether or not to grant the defense's motion. My understanding is that the state, you're in agreement with the defense's motion?
That is correct. We have no objection to the motion.
So the court wanted proof that the Child Protective Services case was closed, or there was no concern from the worker defense. Our systems are down. You're an officer of the court. Can you tell the court, do you have that information?
Yes, Your Honor. I believe I'd actually forwarded to Your Honor via email. And in addition to that, a statement from the biological mother of the involved child, wherein she expressed to the court that she had no concerns or reservations with Mr. Rodriguez being unsupervised with her child.
All right, and have the visits been supervised prior to this?
Yes, Your Honor, they have.
All right, and how old is the child?
Eric, can you help us with that?
He's 12 right now.
He's 12?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so I believe and there's some sort of child custody arrangement?
That I'm not 100% sure. That's my understanding, but perhaps defense or Mr. Rodriguez could speak to that.
All right, defense, is there a child custody arrangement?
Mr. Rodriguez, could you answer that question? Is there a court
You want to
court
raise your
order?
right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Eric Rodriguez.
All right, is there some sort of custody agreement, legal custody agreement between you and the child's mother?
Yes, ma'am. We have joint custody. I get them every other week.
Every other week?
Yes, ma'am.
And can you tell me, was the custody arrangement in place before or after the alleged incident that you're here for?
It was before the incident.
All right, so after the alleged incident, were there changes in the custody agreement?
No, ma'am.
All right, but there was Child Protective Services involved?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and Child Protective Services, did they have you do some sort of service plan or no?
No, ma'am.
All right, but did they interview you? What did Child Protective Services do?
Yes, ma'am. They interviewed me, my child, my family, and it was closed the next day.
All right.
Your Honor, I believe Child Protective Services made the decision to close the file back in 2021. I don't know the exact date, but it occurred very early on, and there was no motions to modify the court order possession order by the mother because she had no concerns.
All right. Well, I will tell you this, if you all will write an order, the court then will sign the order and grant it. There are no orders attached to your motion for some reason. I believe that's another Odyssey glitch.
Well, Your Honor, I believe we had the order in back offices, but I just don't know where the order actually ended up.
They are-
Because it was before the file actually made it to the court.
They're somewhere in Odyssey.
Oh, okay.
We'll regenerate an order, Judge,
Oh, yes,
with.
and I don't need the entire motion, just an order, and if you can send it to me, and you can send it to my email.
Okay,
And well, actually send it to the coordinator's email.
will do.
I'll put it in the chat. There's no dot in your email, is there? All right. Okay. Now, then the next thing we need to take up is the motion for continuance.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
This case went first to the trial court, obviously, the 226 then, and a motion to suppress was granted. The state appealed that decision to the fourth court, which affirmed. There was 4 issues that were before the fourth court of appeals. And the decision was to affirm the trial court's ruling. The state appealed the fourth court's decision to the Court of Criminal Appeals. And the Court of Criminal Appeals dealt with one issue and one issue only, and specifically said in its ruling that it left the other issues undecided. To be, or basically they didn't deal with them at any way. And for whatever reason, the Court of Criminal Appeals in its order indicated that the file should be sent to the trial court rather than the fourth court of appeals to deal with the remaining issues. Defense counsel that's handling the appeal out of Austin, Mr. Schulman, filed a motion for reconsideration and for clarity as to where the Court of Criminal Appeals is directing the file to be sent to. And there's been no decision on that motion as of today.
All right, and when was that motion filed with the fourth court, if you know, approximately?
With the fourth court or the decision?
I'm sorry, the Court of Criminal Appeals.
I believe that was, I'm looking it up on my computer, Judge. Give me 1 second.
No problem.
Okay, looks like May 15th, Judge. The decision was delivered on May 14th of 2025, and I received a copy of that through defense or appellate counsel on May 15th of 2025.
And what is his request from the fourth court, please, for clarification?
No, the motion for reconsideration was filed with the Court of Criminal Appeals.
So he's filed a motion to reconsider?
Exactly, yes, and for clarification on the directive or the mandate as to where the case is to be sent to for further action.
All right, this is what we're going to do. Ms. Ferguson, on this case, if you can give them a 60-day reset, and I won't, even though our work is being graded on how we move cases, I'm not going to charge either you with the continuance use, because I know that one, your client does need clarification. And if there's a request from clarification from the higher courts, then that needs to be done before this case really moves on. So a 60-day reset, please. All right, so we'll be back on September 11th. And while this case is working its way through the system, if you all can make sure that all discovery is completed.
Of course.
All right,
Yes,
is there anything else, counsel?
No, Your Honor, I'll work on that order and send it to Mr. Spear for review and signature that he's agreeable with the language, and we'll forward it to your clerk.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
You can put it as discovery.
Are we
All right,
excused, Judge?
you're excused. Once you sign the reset form, you will be excused. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court.
Yes, ma'am, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Cavazos.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right, who's on here on Anthony Jacob Herrera? Hi, where's your client? Oh, he needs to come up.
He's coming.
Yeah, no, he's just sitting there. People, sometimes they don't want to be a part of their own case. I'm like, come forward.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. All right, State, were you able to tender an offer?
Judge, so I previously came before this court and erroneously said that discovery was complete, and conferring with Mr. Argleos and reviewing the case myself, This case was done in conjunction with some federal officers, and it looks like some of the federal discovery is missing, and so I need to draft a treaty letter to obtain that evidence.
All right, and how much time do you need?
Judge, I would request 30 days.
All right. All right, I need a 30-day reset on Anthony Herrera, please. No, you need to know what your day is. Do you want to know? Maybe you don't want to know.
I think it's like August 19th.
All right, it's August 19th. Just have a seat and they'll give you a reset form and then you're excused. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, David Escobedo. And counsel, hi, are you retained?
I am not, Judge.
You're appointed?
I am.
All right, Mr. Escobedo, is the court's understanding, based upon the counsel's motion to the withdrawal, you want to hire an attorney? All right, you have 2 weeks to get an attorney. If not, this will be your attorney. And you can speak to him or not speak to him. That's completely up to you. If you go to trial, you will go to a trial with an attorney you have not spoken to. But he's been your attorney since April. So 2 weeks, you need to have your new attorney here if you're planning on hiring one. Ms. Ferguson, I need a 2-week reset.
July 29th.
And state
Yes.
and defense, do you have all of the discovery?
Yes, Judge.
All right, if you can do an acknowledgement of discovery for me, the system's down.
It is.
So it's down. Were you able to tender an offer?
Not today, but I can get one.
All right. All right, so if you'll tender an offer today and July 30th, I'm sorry, July 29th will also be your plea deadline date. All right, once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Okay.
All right, and they will give you an offer, counsel. All right. Court is calling 2025 CR 003649 State versus David Wayne Huff. Can I have parties announced?
Deputy Blocker, the state of Texas, Your Honor.
Matthew Finch for David Huff, Your Honor, ready?
And are you Mr. Huff?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the motion to revoke community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Are you the same David Wayne Huff who was placed on community supervision and 2025 CR 003649 for the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1B NA? It's in a drug-free zone on May 15, 2025 for a term of 6 years. All right, state.
Violation of condition number 1, on or about the 16th day of May 2025 in Bear County, Texas, the defendant, David Wayne Huff, committed the offense of assault in violation of condition number 1.
All right, and how do you plead?
Sure.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 1, the court could find it true, grant the motion, and sentence you up to 6 years in the prison?
Yes,
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 1?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation of condition number 1 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Your Honor. It is to continue probationer on probation, but to allow for all the evaluations that have not yet been complete to be completed while in custody. The state understands that there is a proposed agreement as to what will happen with the assault that defendant has just pledged true to. So continuing probation will have everything, all the cases will be taken care of, and the state believes that probationer will be able to start a successful probation journey.
All right, sure. And that's the agreement, counsel?
It is, Your Honor.
You want to raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand. If you'll state your name for the record.
David Wayne Huff.
All right, so Mr. Huff, they're saying that they want certain evaluations done in custody. I see that you were placed on probation in May. So why did you not follow through with those evaluations out of custody?
I was only on probation 8 hours.
I'm sorry?
8 hours.
Yes, so what happened?
Okay, so.
So you 8 hours and then this incident is alleged to have occurred?
To maybe shortcut, Judge, he went home. There were some people living in his home that he was trying to get out of his home. An altercation happened. It was people that were trying to get him to use drugs, Judge. And he was trying to do the right thing. He told me this story and told several people that story, but he was trying to fix the problem so he could be successful, and here we are. And he's been in custody since.
Okay. It explains things.
Yes, ma'am.
Now I understand why I should follow your agreement. All right, this is what the court is going to do. The court, as previously stated, is finding violation of condition number 1 true. The court will alter and amend conditions to the following, and this is to happen in custody. A TAP evaluation and a referral to felony drug court. And I am going to order, I think somebody's already ordered you to have 120 sober meetings in 120 days. Was that previously ordered?
It was, Judge.
All right. So you're to make sure that you do that. If for some reason, because the systems are down, if some reason they release you from the Bexar County Jail, you know you're not supposed to be released, right?
Yes, ma'am.
If for some reason they release you, don't fight them over it. Just come back to this court in the morning, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, do you have any questions about anything?
No, ma'am, thank you.
All right, is there anything else you need from the court?
No, ma'am, I'll be successful.
All right, if in this court to be successful on probation, communication is key, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So if you need something, let probation know. If they feel like they're not addressing it, you can always come back to the court.
Yeah.
But whatever you do, don't do this thing where you don't report, okay?
Yeah.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you, counsel.
Have a good day.
Yes. Hi, who's here on Jesse Garcia? Hi, where's Mr. Garcia? Nobody wants to come forward anymore. How's it going? Yeah. I can't complain. System's down. Defendant weekend at me. I don't know what's going on. All right. So you are scheduled for a jury trial. We're currently in a jury trial. It may be completed today. So I'm going to recall you. Yes.
Case the victim didn't show up, I had deputy make an announcement, asking to confirm, and she comes back in.
Okay.
Victim didn't appear, state will announce dismissal, this one will have the dismissal.
All right. And the court will note for the record that the court was tendered an affidavit of non-prosecution as well.
Yes.
And it is scheduled for jury trial today. All right, Mr. Garcia. All right, let me just tell you, they're dismissing this. They're saying that the complainant has waived prosecution. Whatever issues there are that are occurring, you need to make sure those are corrected, because otherwise you're going to be right back here. You understand?
I understand, Your Honor.
I will always tell people, if you get to a point in a relationship where you want to get violent with somebody or put your hands on someone and anything else than love, then maybe you shouldn't be in that relationship. You understand?
I do, Your Honor.
All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, counsel. Yes. Court is calling 2024 CR 4216 State versus Anthony Villarreal. Just one moment. I have parties announced.
Charles Bull, Villarreal.
Are you Mr. Villarreal?
Yeah.
It's okay. Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Thank you, Deputy Laura. Did you review the application for deferred adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it? Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yeah.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented? State is proceeding on the lesser included offense of assault bodily injury as a Class A misdemeanor. Range of punishment is up to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail and up to a $4,000 fine. According to the plea, the state is proceeding on the lesser included offense of a Class A misdemeanor assault bodily injury. There's a $1,500 fine. State recommends deferred adjudication. There's to be restitution, if any, to the complainant. Did you understand that to be the plea? Then to the lesser included offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? All right, after reviewing state's exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you apply for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, we passed the respondent agreement. The only other thing that we ask is that,
All right, so what caused this? But then it says you called him back and said, I love you, bro. That's what it said in the voicemail. It says, hours later, you left him a voicemail and said, I love you, bro. All right, that's what's in the police report. All right, so here's the thing. I understand that when things happen, right? Heat of the moment, you're doing things, but you can't do that, right? So you have to call the police so that the police can handle it, and hopefully they'll do an appropriate investigation, a diligent investigation, and that will be taken care of at that time. You understand? All right, so you're employed. What do you do? All right, and do you have any children? All right, what are their ages? Okay. All right, this is what the court is going to do. The court is going to sentence you to 2 years deferred adjudication, regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, or you can do the patch. The patch costs more. They'll be able to tell you how much that costs. There's to be a $1,500 fine. That will be probated. Restitution, if any, and no contact with Andrew Mark Schreiber, Schreiber. Ms. Ferguson, can I have a 20-day reset on that for a restitution hearing while she's getting that date? There's going to be 100 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once the parenting classes are complete, the restitution will be deemed satisfied. All right, August 4th will be your restitution hearing. You can appear by Zoom. Field visits 1 time per month for 3 months. Probation, is there anything else? Oh, thank you so much. Proof of employment within 30 days. No employment as a home health care provider or with minors. All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing: to be successful on probation in this court, communication is key. If there is an issue, let your probation officer know about it. If you feel they're not addressing it, you can always come back to court. And thank you for dressing appropriately for court, although you always do. Thank you. You're welcome. Yes. Who is here on Luis Morales? Come forward. And Deputy Laura, if you could line them up. All right, so on this case today, where your plea deadline date was actually June 30th. So, all right, so we're going to give you a jury trial date. How long do y'all expect this trial to last?
it's hard to say, Judge. It really depends on the state's witnesses.
Like 3 days excluding excluding jury selection. All right. So we're going to give you a jury trial date. Your plea deadline date has expired. The court will not accept any plea bargaining agreements without good cause. You understand? Otherwise, if you want to enter a plea, you'll have to enter a plea open to the court. And do you want a bench trial or a jury trial? Do you want a bench trial or a jury trial? All right. I have to make sure he says it. Okay. All right, Norma, I need a jury trial date, 3 days, excluding, I'm sorry, when? All right, September 9th is going to be your jury trial date. Once you sign the reset form, you are excused. Sure. All right, state. On this case, defense wants a jury list. And I'm signing. Have you all reviewed the request?
I don't know what the.
I don't know if you want Duffy to see it. If everyone is okay with the information that's being requested, because I know sometimes I know with a jury list, people want addresses and all of the extras. So I don't know anything about your case. All right, including the complainant's name and address. All right, so this is what we'll do. Counsel, if you want to come back on a specific date, or either, I don't know if Duffy is able to look over this. Okay. Okay. All right, thank you.
Hey, she's handing out hugs, not cuffs. In that oak wood throne, bleeding heart bench, mercy stamps, community left alone. Open court at sunrise, she's passing out sweet relief. Repeat offenders back again, exit with a big good belief. No bars, no bail, just a pep talk in a robe. While corners light up in crisis and fear begins to probe. She tutors thieves in therapy, grants 5th and 6th tries. Meanwhile, storefronts shutter and alarm bells capsize. Kids dodge broken glass, neighborhoods bleed in slow-mo. All because her lenience built the perfect getaway show. She's a judge turned social worker, bleeding heart on display. Putting faith in chains that vanish, letting chaos have its way. Communities at risk, her kind words pave the crime spree. Bleeding heart bench, where justice loses to empathy. She's buddy with bandits, offering hugs and a plan. Get well soon, see you soon, they just flee back again. Probation like a hall pass, parole like a valet key. Rogues rap on the door, ask for counsel, she sets them free. No record on a wall, no scars to weigh the past. Just a folder full of wishes and a verdict that won't last. Victims gather evidence, growing thin with every trial, while she scribbles sympathy notes, feeding criminal style. Courthouse doors swing wide for predators in disguise. Her heart writes blank checks, watch the neighborhood capsize. She's a judge turned social worker, bleeding heart on display. Putting faith in chains that vanish, letting chaos have its way. Communities at risk, her kind words pay the crime spree. Bleeding heart bench, where justice loses to empathy. Balance scales and tatters, her tears flood the dock. Criminals in cashmere, they're laughing at her soft talk. Where's accountability? It's stuck behind a sob script. The gavel's lost its thunder, her mercy is the crypt. Courtrooms now a lounge, counselor's chair in the wings. She's hugging haters into hope. Oh, the irony it brings. Robbers host pep rallies, vandals sing along, all because she's preaching peace to those who do the wrong. The sirens are the chorus, the headlines are the verse of a city in collapse. Blame her for the curse. She signed another waiver, no sentence, no condemned. Now the streets are lined with echoes of victims left condemned. Hat snap, clack, mercy slips off track. Track counting broken promises as loot bags. Stack and stack. Check the docket, empty cells, but the crime spree's uncontained. Sympathy's a weapon, she's firing blanks, the damage stays maintained. We need bars, not band-aids. Firm verdicts, not warm embraces. Otherwise the city drowns in pities. Empty spaces. Where's the sentence? No more second chances. Lock it down. She's a judge turned social worker, leading hard on display. Putting faith in chains that vanish, letting chaos have its way. Communities at risk, her kind words pave the crime spree. She's handing out hugs, not cuffs. In that oakwood throne, bleeding heart bench, mercy stamps, community left alone. Open court at sunrise, she's passing out sweet relief. Repeat offenders back again, exit with a be good believe. No bars, no bail, just a pep talk in a robe. While corners light up in crisis and fear begins to probe. She tutors thieves in therapy, grants 5th and 6th tries. Meanwhile storefronts shutter and alarm bells capsize. Kids dodge broken glass, neighborhoods bleed in slow-mo. All because her lenience built the perfect getaway show. She's a judge turned social worker, bleeding heart on display. Putting faith in chains that vanish, letting chaos have its way. Communities at risk, her kind words pave the crime spree. Bleeding heart bench, where justice loses to empathy. She's buddy with bandits, offering hugs and a plan. Get well soon, see you soon, they just flee back again. Probation like a hall pass, parole like a valid key. Rogues rap on the door, ask for counsel, she sets them free. No record on the wall, no scars to weigh the past. Just a folder full of wishes and a verdict that won't last. Victims gather evidence, growing thin with every trial, while she scribbles sympathy notes, feeding criminal style. Courthouse doors swing wide for predators in disguise. Her heart writes blank checks, watch the neighborhood capsize. She's a judge turned social worker, bleeding heart on display. Putting faith in chains that vanish, letting chaos have its way. Communities at risk, her kind words pave the crime spree. Bleeding heart bench, where justice loses to empathy. Down scales and tatters, her tears flood the dock. Criminals in cashmere, they're laughing at her soft talk. Where's accountability? It's stuck behind a sob script. The gavel's lost its thunder, her mercy is the crypt. Courtrooms now a lounge, counselor's chair in the wing. She's hugging haters into hope. Oh, the irony it brings. Robbers, hosts, pep rallies, vandals sing along, all because she's preaching peace to those who do the wrong. The sirens are the chorus, the headlines are the verse of a city in collapse. Blame her for the curse. She signed another waiver, no sentence, no condemn. Now the streets are lined with echoes of victims left condemned. Hat snap clack, mercy slips off track. Counting broken promises as loot bags stacking stats. Check the docket, empty cells, but crime spree's uncontained. Sympathy's a weapon, she's firing blanks, the damage stays maintained. We need bars, not band-aids. Firm verdicts, not warm embraces. Otherwise the city drowns in pity's empty spaces. Where's the sense? No more second chances, lock it down. She's a judge turned social worker, bleeding heart on display. Putting faith in chains that vanish, letting chaos have its way. Communities at risk, her kind words pave the crime spree. Bleeding heart bench, where justice loses to empathy.
She's handing out hugs, not cups, in that oakwood throne. Bleeding heart bench, muni lynch.
I'm open court at sunrise. She's passing out sweet relief. Repeat offenders back again, exit with the be good believe. No bars, no bail. convenience built the perfect getaway show. The judge turned social worker, bleeding heart on display, putting faith in chains that vanish, letting chaos have its way. Communities at risk, her kind words pave the crime spree. Bleeding heart bench where justice loses to empathy. She's buddy with bandits, offering hugs and a plan. Get well soon, see you soon, they just flee back again. Probation like a hall pass, parole like a valid key. Rogues rap on the door, ask for counsel, she sets them free. No record on the wall, no scars to weigh the past, just a folder full of wishes and a verdict that won't last. Victims gather evidence, growing thin with every trial, while she scribbles sympathy notes, feeding criminal style. Courthouse doors swing wide for predators in disguise. Her heart writes blank checks, watch the neighborhood capsize. She's a judge turned social worker, bleeding heart on display, putting faith in chains that vanish, letting chaos have its way. Communities at risk, her kind words pave the crime spree. Bleeding heart bench where justice loses to empathy. Balance scales in tatters, her tears flood the dock. Criminals in cashmere, they're laughing at her soft talk. Where's accountability? It's stuck behind her sob script. The gavel's lost its thunder, her mercy is the crypt. Courtrooms now a lounge, counselor's chair in the wing. She's hugging haters into hope, oh the irony it brings. Robbers host pep rallies, vandals sing along, all because she's preaching peace to those who do the wrong. The sirens are the chorus, the headlines are the verse of a city in collapse. Blame her for the curse, she signed another waiver, no sentence, no condemn. Now the streets are lined with echoes of victims left condemned. Hat snap clack, mercy slips off track, counting broken promises as loot bags. Check the docket, empty cells, but the crime spree's uncontained. Sympathy's a weapon, she's firing blanks, the damage stays maintained. We need bars, not band-aids, firm verdicts, not warm embraces. Otherwise the city drowns in pity's empty spaces.
Where's the sentence?
No more second chances. Lock it down. She's a judge turned social worker, bleeding heart